Welcome to a brand new series on this channel, known as The History Of. The first episode will be diving into the Ford GT40-GT, whole Le Mans debacle adventure. So without further ado, let's get started. Rich history. So it really starts in the early 60s, when Ford was trying to buy over the Ferrari team, and had a pretty good deal going, but then Ford kind of gave Ferrari some terms on a contract that he didn't really agree to. So he turned to his buddy and said, "Let's eat." He just decided to leave Ford with no contract. He ended up buying Ferrari, and this made Ford mad. Henry Ford, or Hank Deuce, decided we were going to beat Ferrari at his own turf, Le Mans. So, over the couple next years, they tried creating a car, and by 1964, when Ferrari had already gotten 4 consecutive Le Mans victories, they had the first GT40, but it didn't look quite like this, and it wasn't very successful. It lost the race, and Ferrari was able to win in 1964. A slightly similar story to 1965, Ford failed to win, and a crazy race between two Ferrari 250 LM teams, which were not run by the factory. The Nard team from North America ended up winning the race, so that was controversial, knowing that a North American team had won the race for an Nintendo manufacturer, but that's beside the point, because the Ford GT failed to win. A crazy story, that, though. Only Ford cars that survived that race would be the Cobra Daytonas. Because, as you may know, this car was famously developed in help with Carroll Shelby, who was set his path, rest in peace. But 65 was not Ford's last time being Le Mans, because in 1966, Ford was back. And they weren't back to fail. They done rocked the house and got a 1-2-3 finish. Famously noted for 10 miles having dominated the race, but then slowing down to let Bruce McLaren win the race so there could be a publicity shot for Ford. That ended up not going down with 10 miles too well. He lost his chance at a triple crown since he had piloted GT40 to victories at the Daytona Endurance and Sebring Endurance races that same year. Really sad that he never got another chance to win, because while testing another GT40, he was killed in a one-person car crash. Just him. He crashed the car and was killed. In the process, crashing that car. And that was really sad, because Ford ended up going on to win Le Mans again in 67, 68, and 1969. Ford GT was crazy, but after 1969, it pretty much looked like that was the end of the GT40. A beautiful machine that weighed just over 2 tons and made 350 brake horsepower from that normally aspirated mid-mountain V8 engine. That's right, no turbochargers, no superchargers, none of that fancy stuff. Just a big old Shelby 350 horsepower V8. And then Ford GT sort of just disappeared. It took a long while for it to come back. But don't worry, eventually the Ford GT came back with a gigantic resurgence. In 2002, they released a concept model for a car called the Ford GT. What the car ended up becoming was this. The Ford GT. A 550 horsepower mid-mounted V8 supercar from America. Unheard of at the time. American supercar? Crazy. The car's production life was from 2004 to 2006. And in 2004, it made the cover for a very famous Gran Turismo title known as Gran Turismo 4 for the PlayStation 2 in 2004. The Ford GT was all over that. It was on the cover. It was even in like arcade mode, you just saw a version of the car. And it's the two groups with these like scissor weird doors that didn't open, that weren't like any other door. You can just see it on the top of the car, like the whole part of the door. It's crazy, it's ridiculous. Like a 205-mile-an-hour supercar that sort of is like, I don't know, it should be the great, wonderful Ford GT. Ford GT. A beautiful car this is. It looks very similar to the original GT40 from 1966. Like this car, 40 years after the original GT40. What a crazy thing this is. It's fast. It weighs just about 3,000 pounds. But, trust me, it's not sluggish cool. It is lit. It's not gonna pay the bad tribute to the GT40. I'm gonna let you know, here, I got the purchase. Not here to just fool around. But, once again, had a short-lived production run. Nothing didn't really sell very well. People like Jeremy Clarkson of former Top Gear host, the current short host, or presenter, as you say, famously had a GT40, but the GT40 sort of failed. Not the GT40, sorry, the GT almost failed. The GT40 did not have the perfect successor, but don't worry. This car also found the racing scene. That's right, the Ford GTO on spec. Well, this thing's crazy. Good looking race car. This specifically being the GTO on spec. Huge. A very honest car in Gran Turismo, especially Gran Turismo 4, since it was like the main car in the game. Crazy car, to say none the least. But something really beautiful, amazing quick. Man, I just love this car. Amazing. Fast, good looking, hell. Who doesn't like the GTO on the set? Quick, good looking, let's go. I'm called a painting. Anyway, the Ford GT itself did make it into FIA competition races with a very similar looking car. Not sure that it did amazingly, but it still raced like its predecessor, the GT40. This car was huge in Gran Turismo 4. It was famously known to be in the opening movie with a very, not just top line, but a very famous orchestral bit, which even makes it into Gran Turismo Sport. Over 12 years later. Now, the actual track of this car is so synonymous with Blue of the Castle. Not really in the game, but the orchestral bit is played at the beginning of manufacturer series races in this game specifically. While you came here, the famous track of Blue of the Castle, you can still drive cars like this. This one's specifically is a test car, but I've got it in this LM Spec 2 paint. So maybe the Ford GT really wasn't meant to be a road car, it was meant to be a race car all along. It's a damn good race car. Oh, it's so quick, just around the corner, it's nippy. Much lighter actually, it's only like 2,500 pounds. And it makes 600 HP on top. 600 horsepower on up. Once again, a very famous car with lights for Gran Turismo 4. Being the GT World Championship, like the final lap event that you can complete for the story. The surprise car. It really should have been the way the game ended, but the way the game opened up. And it's one of the coolest cars in the game. If you have Gran Turismo 2, you should give this car a real shout. Get it up to like 900 horsepower. It's quick. You can keep it with certain Group C cars, which is ridiculous. I can't tell you how good a car it really is. I guess you'd have to find that out for yourself. heavy supercar, supercharged 550 horsepower mid-mounted V8 engine. There's no slacker. It's a brake rack. It looks quick. No doubt about that. Really fast car. Something that can amaze you the likes of today. It's a car that never be forgotten. Man, a huge staple in the Gran Turismo franchise, being staple car, Gran Turismo 4, and continued on being in Gran Turismo just until Sport, when the car did not make it in. The test car, which is a very similar automobile, does make it in. A Ford GT race car, or LM, may not have been the most successful race car in the world, but just let you know that Ford didn't forget about their history and roots in Le Mans. They can still make a dang good race car, no matter what. But GT disappeared again. Where did it go? Well, 2017. But not the same, is it? Look at that styling. That looks aggressive. What is it saying? Animal? Wait a minute. This looks different. It makes that V8 sound. What about supercharged sound? What is it about this car? Well, it's a road car. And it's making 650 horsepower. That sounds good. But it's got a turbocharged V6. Ugh. It's a devoted road car. That's why it's running on sports tires. Because it's not really a GT. It looks nothing like the GT40. So it's just in a new direction. Maybe it's going the right way. But is the GT40 really gonna end like this? Roots are gone. This car is nothing like its predecessors, the GT, or even the GT40. What is this thing? Started to get me thinking. Is this truly a Ford GT, or is this just something else? 7 gears? That's new. Mid-mounted? That's part of the old recipe, but the V6 and the turbocharger? To me, it sounds like the Ford GT is never going to dance again, if you'd ask me, but some people like this car, and I'm not going to tell you it's a bad car, though I do think the rear looks a bit funny. It's a definitely good-looking car, but it's not really a racer, is it? To me, it's just trying to be a supercar, trying to show off that EcoBoost technology from Ford with all that turbocharging stuff. So if you ask me, the Ford GT, well, while it still may, the nameplate may be around, I'm really going to tell you, I think it's never going to dance again. Well, maybe not that, that's a fault, isn't it? Maybe it's never going to dance again, the way it did before. The Ford GT is never going to dance again, the way it did before. It doesn't have it in it anymore. Sort of toned down. Focus on technology instead of raw power and simplicity, like even a car from 2006 did. While that may not have sold well, was the GT and GT40 ever really supposed to be a high-volume selling car? Or was it meant to just pay our knowledge and show you that Ford still has it? I don't know, but you tell me. Do you think this is really paying proper tribute to the car? In 1966, 67, 68, and 69, won Le Mans? Now there was a version of the GT40 that you didn't get to see, like the Mark IV race car, which is a Grand Prix car that was built solely just for winning Le Mans. There was never a road car version of that. Those are really expensive. get my hands on those. At least the GT didn't disappear completely, because it's still going. A new model with even better styling. So this car, on the front end at least, is beautiful. But if it had a V8, supercharged V8, right where that engine compartment is, trust me, it'd be a much better car. I think for these reasons, the turbocharged V6 just doesn't fit the bill. What I really think we should get is this. The GT40. How do you think it would feel? How do you think Terry Shelby, the man who helped design this beautiful piece of art, they put a turbocharged V6 in it? He's probably cringing in his own grave. I'm just gonna reset. That's just going on. Turbocharged V6 GT doesn't really work, does it? I mean, at least to me it doesn't. Well, thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the history of the Ford GT.